Hello and welcome to this video. Here I have an interesting lock that I want to show you. It's a BKS Euro cylinder with a rectangular keyway, but it's not a dimple lock, it's just a normal pin tumbler, as you can see. So this lock has a very wide, open, symmetric rectangular keyway, and that's because of the key. It's also symmetric, and it operates the lock in both ways, so this way and that way. It doesn't matter. I don't know if it's really an advantage to have a key like that. I actually never had problems with my keys to understand the direction in which they have to be inserted into the lock in order to open it. But BKS might have thought that it's a nice idea to have a symmetric key. Well, that's how it is. It comes with a security card, so you cannot just make copies of these keys. You have to have this card. And if it comes to picking, you might think that it's an easy pick because you can access the pins very easily with your pick, and you can manipulate them. Yeah, that's true. The picking actually is not the problem, but the tensioning. So you think it's a good idea to insert the tension wrench like that, but then if you pick it, you always interfere with this edge, and tension wrench goes up and down depending on the pressure you apply to your pick, and this really destroys all the feeling and all well, it destroys the possibility of a precisely of a force you can so that you can precisely set the pins. It interferes with the rotation of the plug, and it destroys a very fine manipulation of the lock. But I found another way, and it's with this little groove here. So you can use a tension wrench like that with these teeth here, and it grabs nicely in this groove. I will zoom in to give you a close-up view. So it grabs nicely here in this groove. So you can rotate the plug counterclockwise, and if you use a thicker one, you can use it like that and go clockwise. But it's still not easy. I think this lock is made with high precision, and well, at this side I already messed up, so I removed the clip and tried to pick it, and of course that's what always happens. All parts went out and flew around and so on. But this side I could pick with a normal picking procedure. So there are two spools and some normal pins. I set the normal pins; they were all in the back, and then I could set the two spools here. Pin 1 and pin 2 are spools, and then it opened. But with this side, I was not so lucky, because if I set one spool, the other pops up. And yeah, that's what I want to show you now in the picking part, and also a trick to work around this problem. Alright, lock is clamped up in the vise. It's locked up. Let's try to pick it. And to give you a little bit an idea of what's going on in the lock, I inserted a lamp at the other side, so maybe this gives an interesting view for you when I pick it. But as I said, we have standard pins here in the back, and I'm very bad in picking standard pins, so I try just to rake it. Let's see how that goes. So apply tension like that. So the pick sometimes gets caught left or right from the pins. Okay, and here we are. Got a nice false set. Now let's try to pick the spools, which are position 1 and 2. And as I said, if I pick one spool, always the other spool comes up again, and it's like an infinite game. So let's see if we can get under this one. So that's pin 1 I'm currently working on. You see the counter rotation. Okay, it's set and it gives me a deeper false set. But now I need to pick pin 2, which is this guy here. You can see the good counter rotation when I pick it. I'm almost there, but now pin 1 pops up again. If I pick pin 1, didn't get it. This guy here came up, or the other guy here at the end. Now the last one came up. Okay, I tried to get my false set back. Then I try my trick. Okay, false set is back, and my trick is to pick both spools at once. So let me see if I can make this without disturbing the view. What I'm actually doing is I try to pick both pins at the same time. I think I have to do that without the good view for you. Sorry for that. Lost my false set back. And here we are, it's open. That was the only possibility for me to get into this devil. So picking both spools at once. Yeah, I think this is made with very, very high precision, and it's quite a challenge to get into this lock without the trick. So that side, so the other side was possible for me to pick in a standard way, but you have to be very careful when setting the pins. But this side was harder, so actually not possible for me to pick it in a normal way. So before this video ends, let me just show you the pins. So here they are. It's from the other side, and we have just standard pins at the. So this is position 1, 2, 3, and so on. So the upper pins here are the ones with the lower numbers. So we have 1 and 2 are spools, and the rest are standard pins. And yeah, quite a little tough Euro cylinder, I would say. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Happy picking. Bye bye.